Welcome, this is Gigi, and this is a weekly tarot reading for my Sagittarius. Hi, Sag. How are you? I miss you. I've done many reading, I think, so far for the month of March. I hope you were able to cut up with them, okay? Also, I've been told many times that my reading resonates weeks, months after. I say this in all my reading. I'm going to repeat it because you guys keep sending me emails about it. Go ahead and watch your previous reading, especially if you need guidance for this time. I'm pretty sure there's something pertinent for you today, okay? I will be putting a link on this video. This is a general reading, you guys. I'm just going to say this general, okay? If it doesn't resonate with you, don't try to read too much into it, okay? Go watch your other sign placement, moon, Venus sign, okay? And see how those resonate with you. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to all my new subscribers, you guys. I have a lot of Sagittarius new subscribers. You guys, I want to applaud you. Thank you so much for your support. My people from Jamaica, my people from Singapore. I have a lot of country from Southeast Asia, Malaysia, Thailand. You guys, you're watching me. Thank you, thank you. Love you so much. And for those that are returning, welcome back. Love you. Okay. Thank you for helping me growing this channel. So let's start this reading and see what the message is for you, Sag. This is a timeless reading for Sagittarius sign. Knight of Rods in the reverse. Page of Swords in the reverse. Temperance in the reverse. Two of Swords in the reverse. The Magician. And Seven of Rods in the reverse. Okay, so far we only have the Magician in the reverse, but it's a powerful energy in this position. What am I saying? We only have the Magician in the right position and all the other cards are in a reverse. Okay. I have many cards representing you here. I have the Nine of Rods. They say that the Nine of Rods is a Sagittarius energy. It's about never giving up, okay? It's in a reverse. And I also have the Temperance here, which is a spiritual energy, okay? It's in a reverse, okay? I represent Guardian Angel here. So what happened is with the Magician in a reverse, I want you to know that in any situation that you find yourself now, today, you can change it to your benefit. You could change it. You can change any situation that you are today, okay, that is not beneficial, that you're not happy about, that it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. You can change that. You have the Magician. All right. You know, Sagittarius are very powerful. Most people don't know that. I'm not sure if most people don't know, but actually the sign that represents astrology is Sagittarius. Sagittarius has a wide, huge knowledge on anything that has to do with beliefs, religion, spirituality, like a vast knowledge. Okay. But astrology, they know a lot about that. Okay. The Nine of Rods here is in a reverse. Okay. The energy I feel right now is kind of low. But whenever we have the sun in the fourth house, it's kind of low, okay? Because the sun is seen and strong in the 10th house. And the opposite sign or the opposite direction of the 10th house is the fourth, okay? So energy is low health-wise. Sorry, Page of Swords is in a reverse. You're being watched, okay? Sag, be aware of that. Some people watching you. You might be conscious of that, okay, that there's eyes on you, gossip, some type of information, okay? I don't know, maybe it's tax season and it's time for people to look into your incomes or things of that nature, okay? But there's eyes on you here. The Temperance is in a reverse. I feel like there's some frustration, and the frustration is based with the Two of Swords in the reverse is because you don't know what to expect going forward. I feel that you have pushed, you have made some type of effort, and you could still be awaiting the results. All right, you're not seeing them so far, but they're coming, okay? The Magician is there. Just understand that life is a cycle, okay? Now you're in your fourth house cycle, okay? And once you get to Aries, there's gonna be a lot of fire, okay? But with Pisces, it's very watery, profound, kind of like energy that is not too clear for you right now. Plus you have Mars in your seventh house. So things that are being hidden, or things that maybe that are not uh that we all want to, because we all have a 12th house, right? Your ruler of the 12th house is Mars, is Scorpio. Okay, so this is a placement where you want to hide things, or things that you don't see, and Scorpio or Mars energy could be revealing this. It's in the seventh house. It's a house of Gemini. So there's a lot of talk about what you're doing. Okay, this is what you get a reading. Okay, a tarot reading is about what you don't see. So don't tell me no, I'm not aware of that. That's the point. Okay, you're not aware of that. Okay, I feel that with the Two of Swords in the reverse, there's things that are becoming clearer and clearer for you day by day. Okay, I think someone could have been, maybe you have been defending, or you've been working towards something, thinking that you were doing something right, but someone misled you. And I don't blame you, because the North Node is in your seventh house. That means that the South Node is in your house. All right. So South Node is what we're from already. What we already have experienced is the past, past birth. Okay. What you need to go is through the seventh house, but you have to be careful here. Okay. With this seventh house dealing with Gemini. Okay, because I do feel like there's some misinformation coming in. All right. The Magician, remember, you are the power here, Sagittarius. Use what you know within legal means, right? Without hurting anybody, right? Because you can't force someone to like you. And that's what my um cross watchers, all right? You can use magic to force Sagittarius to love you. You can use magic to overpower Sagittarius. Okay, because we know that Sagittarius, they're gonna go. Okay, that's the horse. All right, if they find something better elsewhere, they're gone. All right, you need to give them that positive energy all the time. And I feel that there's some energy that's surrounding you is kind of heavy and negative. Seven of Rods in a reverse. All right, so you're not able to really, just because so many things are coming from different direction, you can't really know and defend your position, right? You're not hearing the full story. Some people are not telling you what they truly mean. Be mindful with that, or what they truly know. Okay, Temperance is in a reverse. It's like being frustrated. Okay, just because there's a lack of balance around you. Okay, the Magician twice. Okay, let me repeat this. Sagittarius, you know what you need to do. If you need to pray a certain prayer, get on your knees. If you need to chant a certain mantra, start singing. If you need to meditate, start meditating. You know what you need to do, Sagittarius. It's not about because when you have a vast knowledge of everything, you could get scattered here and there and everywhere. Know what your heart desire. You know what your heart desires, right? It's time for you, especially with that 4th house energy, with your 9th house ruler in a Pisces. There's something about deep thought. There's something that you have to do alone. All right. It doesn't have to be with someone else or something like that. There's something that you know what to do. You have to reach within you. It's there. The Magician comes in twice. It says, because it's next to the Knight of Rods in the reverse, if you felt low, or for some reason, okay, the stamina is not there, you're encountering some health issues, you know what to do. You have all the tools. This Most High is giving you all the tools to help you. Okay, that's not the Most High, the Magician. Okay, far from it. Okay, but those are tools that are given to you in order for you to really manifest what you need to change the situation to your benefit. Okay, because with the Page of Swords in the reverse, I feel you're being watched. It's some stalker energy. It doesn't have to be stalker. It's tax season. Maybe somebody are looking deeper into you. Rules are changing. Regulation are changing. You could be selected for an audit or something like that, right? Okay. But the Magician says it could be, the person who could help you. But although I just said that, I feel like the help that you need is within you, is by going deeper. And I really do think so. But this is a general reading, okay? You might need a good accountant. You might need a good lawyer, all right? But you need help. That's what it says, okay? Because the Nine of Rods would signify your energy here is in a reverse. I know you're going to get out of this. And remember, it's a cycle, okay? This astrological belt, this circle, all right, it's a cycle. And we go from every 30 days, we go from different direction. And then the planets also have their own speed, right? Their own transit. You have to factor that in, right? And now for you, you have a huge uh, energy in your house of business, relationship, and things of that nature, okay? But it's also the seventh house is a death inflicted house. The seventh house, let me repeat, is a death inflicted house. What does that mean? Okay, so this is in astrology, it says the energy you give to others, okay, because you have Gemini is your seventh house, okay, so you have the North Node that there, you have Mars there. The energy that you give to others is a self-inflicted, death-inflicted house because it could kill you. It makes you weak. Okay, people could drag your energy, your relationship, being in the wrong relationship, being with the wrong people, being with a wrong energy, all right, people who have negative energy, or being in the wrong business, making wrong business plan, having wrong business people, that could turn to you. And you have to be very careful because I keep seeing this in all your reading, Sag. You have this special thing where you're able to really manifest things that you want because you never give up. But remember, your zone, your degree, which is in, I think it's between, is it 24 Sagittarius to maybe 30? I'm not sure, okay? One day I'll go deeper into it, okay? It doesn't work like 24, like your birthday is 24. No, that has nothing to do. It's 24th degree. You have to do your birth chart to see what 24th degree is, but that's when you get into that dark zone. You fall into a hole. All right. Some people, when they fall into this hole, they can never get back. Some people fall into the hole, they could pull themselves back. All right. But the goal is not to fall into the hole. This hole is about illegal means, prostitution, child labor, child pornography, pimp, serial killers, uh, uh, underworld, all right, undertakers. I'm sorry, I know it's negative, right? But that's what it is. It's a life is a circle. It's not just a circle of joy, right? I wish it could be if you on the side of the angels, and even if you're on the side of the angels, sometimes the devil is busy, right? But I'm telling you, you have to be mindful of your surrounding. It's time to, like I'm telling you, like it's a don't trust nobody energy. People could turn against you. If you did something or you have been involved with the wrong deeds, you're trying to manipulate something, or someone has been trying to manipulating you, that's a wrong and negative energy. You have to stay away from that because the Gandenta is a huge punishment. And why is it in Sagittarius? Because Sagittarius is the light, all right? And with that light, there's darkness, all right? Sagittarius is a fire sign. It's the last fire sign in all the trilogy, this Aries, there's Leo, and there's Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, the benefit is if you are on the side of the angel, you are the light. After this, you go straight to the paradise. You go to paradise. You don't get back to this circle and be reborn over and over again, and you have to learn another lesson. So that's a benefit, but it's harsh too, because if you don't, then you go to that hole, which is the Gendenta hole, and yours is called Mula, and it's by the goddess Kali, and it's just is when shit hit the fan. Okay, let's keep this reading. Ace of Cups is in a reverse. The moon is in a reverse. Okay, so what happened is you have been misleading, or sorry, yeah, it could be. Maybe you've been misleading, or someone misled you. The moon is in a reverse. That could be a Cancer, all right? The moon and the Ace of Cups in a reverse. Someone used their love, or there's something about love connection you thought you had with someone, and you waking up frustrated because you realize, ooh, she didn't, or he didn't tell me the truth. He lied to me. She lied to me. Ooh, I get, as much as I get to know her, I'm digging deeper. I could see that, ooh, that energy is negative. Okay, that person is bringing me havoc. You know, when you surround sometimes yourself with people, and then 2 months later you realize like you're losing this, you're losing that. Your health is shit. Sorry, my language. You don't have the motivation. Okay, you look at in the mirror, everybody could see you're not well. You're degrading yourself, things of that nature. All right, someone could have been manipulating you. Okay, you have to get back on track, Sag. Get back on track. I know that you will. You have the power. Okay, the moon also in the reverse, that could signify family problems. Okay, so that could lead to what is happening. Let me rephrase this. Okay, initially I was telling you, you could meet someone, you think that it's the best thing since sliced bread, you guys are in love, you have great sex, and you have this chemistry. First of all, don't fall into that trap. We all been there before. Great sex is great sex. That doesn't lead necessarily to a love connection, and I think sometimes let's just make that mistake. Okay, I have my Mars in Sagittarius. Okay, so don't get confused into what is worthy and what you don't have to invest. Okay, so you have to dig deeper. Maybe you fall into some trap, someone trapped you somehow, some way. With the Ace of Cups in the reverse, you realize that there's no love. You don't want to give love anymore. You try to get rid of someone. You can't get rid of someone. It's like a plague, right? They follow you, they manipulate you. All right, it's time to get into control, because with the Nine of Rods here, someone lost control. It's in a reverse. Someone lost control. That is you being manipulated. Okay, Sagittarius. All right, maybe they still trying to control over you, but the Two of Swords in the reverse, it says you have clarity now. It is evident. It is evident. Evident. You are not blind. You can see. All right, so it is up to you, right, to change this situation. Okay, and it has to change. The moon is in a reverse. When the moon is in a reverse, that has the propensity to be revealed in the media. Okay, because the moon is also like, it's the media, is what we see. Okay, it represents network television, things like that. All right, so okay, so trying to have control over something before it becomes a bigger problem. That's what I'm hearing here. Okay, this is a general reading. Okay, it's not for everybody, so don't try to read too much into it if it doesn't resonate. Ooh, I have the Queen of Swords in the reverse, the Nine of Swords in the reverse, and the King of Wands. You're going to get control over this. You're going to get control over this. Look, Sag, you're going to get control over this. All right? They can defeat you. I mean, you might feel weak now, and the next 2 weeks is you have that rebound, and you never look back. Okay, but now we have a little problem with this Queen of Swords in a reverse. This is someone who's really mad. This Queen of Swords in a reverse, she has proof. She finds something evidence. This one dig for something. All right, this Queen of Swords over here, okay, she's very practical. Okay, you cannot really fool her with love, sex, and things like that. Not that she don't like it. Okay, that doesn't have to do with none of that. Okay, it's mostly she's mostly righteous in her dealing. All right, she has a high standard. Okay, very high. Okay, that's why she is representing by air sign. It's air sign here. That could be Libra, Gemini, or it could be Aquarius. Okay, but when she's in a reverse, she's really upset. She's really not mean, but she's gonna be harsh, and she has no feelings when someone has betrayed her, cheated on her, lied to her. That could be you, Sagittarius. Okay, that you have to, once again, transform yourself. Okay, because now if people use your kindness for weaknesses, right, or they manipulate you with false, pretense here, you're going to catch up to it. Okay, because the Queen of Swords, she has done some research here, and she's upset. Okay, and when she's upset, she's going to trigger something in someone's life. I normally she seek justice, but in a reverse, Could be revenge. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, hopefully not. But with the Two of Swords, she finds something. At first, she couldn't see. She was blind. She couldn't see at first. But what happened is now she has full clarity, okay? It's in a reverse, okay? So you have her. She has facts, numbers, receipts, all right? And that's why she's mad, because they don't lie, right? Nine of Swords is in a reverse. People are talking a lot. There's a lot of talk. Woo, there's a lot of gossip. People are talking a lot. Nine of Swords in the reverse. It's not a positive energy. Okay, so my deck fell out. I'm going to use another deck. It's not a positive energy with the Nine of Swords in this position. It's not a positive energy because someone is lying to you, Sagittarius. Be mindful. Someone is manipulating you. They're lying. It's not true, Sag. Don't get caught up now. Could be something that has to do with family. Don't get into family problems if they're not yours. You don't know who is who and who has been doing what. The Temperance is in a reverse here. Someone is not on the side of the angel here. All right, someone you're dealing with. Remember what I said, your 7th house ruler has a lot of energy right now. It's a death inflicting house. All right, getting involved with the wrong people, wrong business partner could be a death inflicted wound that you gonna have to deal with. All right, luckily you get out of it. Look, King of Wands. You have the strength to overcome anything. You have the Magician twice. Remember, this cycle, the circle I was telling you about earlier, it is a cycle, and we all go through it, all of us. Don't be looking at this reading like, oh, what's negative? No. And some other month will be another sign. All right. It's life. It really is a lesson. It's about growth. It's about dignity. It's about being humble. It's not just about sliding in there, because then after that, you're not going to be fulfilled. You're going to fall into that hole that I was telling you, the Gendenta hole, where you yourself feel empty inside. But you're taking right here, you're taking control. I see here, King of Wands, you're taking control, Sag. I'm just going to end with this clarification here for this King of Wands for you. You're taking control because at the end of the day, you're looking at this as an experience. What is a guarantee? The guarantee is you're going to come out of it. That's a guarantee. And you're coming out of it on your throne, back on your throne. All right? You're coming back on your throne. All right? It's just a cycle. At least you'll be out of it. That's the most important thing, Sag. The Hierophant is in a reverse. Okay. So here, there's something about a partnership that have to be revised. Okay, some of maybe a friend. All right, some people around you. Maybe you have involved yourself in a wrong deeds, because the Hierophant in a reverse talks about wrong deed, something that is like is fundamentally unacceptable. All right, excuse me. Also, it represents Taurus sign. All right. It may not have to do with a Taurus, but I'm just saying it represents a Taurus sign. But there's something that is fundamentally unacceptable. Remember, you don't have to be a participant in this story. You could be an observant. Let me know. Comment the video below. I'm going to end this reading here for you, Sag. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel before you leave. And until next time, send you lots of kisses. I love you.